Hi class, welcome to History 20, World History to 1500. I'm your instructor, Olin Budke. Let me start by saying that it's my privilege to be your instructor, and I have two main overarching goals for this course. The first is to equip each and every one of you with the tools you'll need to be successful in this class. The second is to broaden our perspectives and deepen our understanding about the human experience of ancient peoples and the human experience that we're living out today. You'll see that so far I've uploaded 2 videos to this first week's module. This video is just to briefly introduce you to the course and to show you the syllabus so you have a basic understanding of what kind of workload will be expected of you throughout the semester. The second video will get more into content, looking first at some of the bigger themes of this class, and then diving into the first section of readings from your textbook, the prologue, primary sources, and how to read them. But we'll start by taking a quick look at the syllabus. That way you know what to expect out of this course. To view the course syllabus, simply log into your Canvas account, and from your dashboard, click into the History 20 course page. There on the left-hand side, you should see a menu, and one of the options should be Syllabus. Click that option, and you can view the syllabus anytime you need to. So let me point out a few things from the course syllabus while we have it up in front of us. The first thing I want to bring your attention to is the meeting time. You'll see it says TBA, or to be announced. That's because in this online format, we don't have a formal gathering time. However, with that said, it is still helpful to have schedule regularity, and so I want to roll out content to you on the same day every week. That day is going to be Fridays. So every Friday, I will unlock the module for the next week. And in that module, you'll find your reading assignments for the following week, any assignments that are due the following week, what quizzes might be coming up the following week, what date they'll be on, and what chapters they'll be covering, and the lecture video that coincides with the chapter readings for that week. Your goal should be to be on Canvas regularly. However, you should definitely make sure you're jumping on every Friday so you know what's coming up the following week, and you give yourself Friday, the weekend, and every day that following week to do your readings, watch the video, and adequately prepare to meet your assignment deadlines and to do well on the quizzes. The next thing I want to bring to your attention is my email address. I don't have formal office hours, so that is the best way to get a hold of me, and I want you to feel free to send me any questions you have anytime you have them. With that said, when you have questions about course content or the course assignments, I want to encourage you first to turn to your peers as a resource. You guys are all in this together. You're all taking this same course, and you will benefit immensely from turning to each other, asking each other questions, giving each other answers and support, helping each other better understand the material, and then preparing together for the quizzes, the paper, and the exams. If you can't get an answer from your peers, please feel free to contact me anytime, and I will do my best to respond to you as quickly as possible with an answer. Okay, moving down the syllabus, and this is one of the most important parts, the textbook. Please make sure that you already have the Human Record Sources of Global History Volume 1 to 1500, or if you don't have it, make sure you get it as soon as possible. This is one of the most important, if not the most important, keys to your success. You need to be reading out of this textbook almost daily to make sure you get your reading assignments in, because all of your discussion posts essentially are going to come out of this textbook. Your quiz questions and your exam questions are going to be pulled out of this textbook. It is super important that you have the right textbook, you don't fall behind in your reading, and that you're taking good notes from your readings as well. This will absolutely contribute to your success in this course. So please make sure you have that textbook now or get it as soon as possible so you can keep up with the reading assignments. It's super important to your success in this course. Let's skip down to the student learning outcomes. These are important because these are the things that should be your goal as a student and my goal as the instructor. 1. The student will identify common reasons for the rise and fall of civilizations. 2. The student will distinguish between the 3 major religions and will be able to identify their origins. 3. The student will identify why civilizations establish themselves in certain geographical areas. 4. The student will identify the causes of the Peloponnesian War. And 5. The student will identify causes for the fall of the Roman Empire and its effects to Europe for the next 1,000 years. Okay, so how do we reach those student learning outcomes? Well, as I already mentioned, the textbook readings are going to be absolutely instrumental to making sure that we reach those outcomes and to making sure that you do well in the course. So the textbook is key. Also, we're combining with that the lectures, the written assignment, the discussion posts, and the quizzes and exams. And all of those things combined should get us to the point where by the end of this course, we've met every single one of those student learning outcomes. So here's how the grading works. There's going to be a total of 400 points possible in this course. 70 of those points will come from 7 different discussion posts. And those discussion posts will mainly be based on the multiple voices sections of your chapters in your textbook. So we'll have 7 of those. Each of those will be worth 10 points. We'll have 4 quizzes. Each of those will be worth 20 points for a total of 80 points. We'll have 1 research paper worth a total of 50 points, and then 2 exams, a midterm to be held on April 5th, and a final exam to be held on May 24th. Each of those worth 100 points, and that gives us our total of 400 points. Putting that into the context of points per letter grade, it breaks down to 450 to 500 points is the equivalent of an A, 400 to 449 points is the equivalent of a B, 350 to 399 points is the equivalent of a C. Again, my goal as your instructor is to give you the tools you need to succeed in this course, and your goals as students should be to work hard, put in the time and the commitment necessary to get the best possible outcome when it comes to your grade. Okay, so that's all I'm going to run through on the syllabus, but I want you guys to look at the syllabus thoroughly, make sure you're reviewing it so you can see, again, the grading policy, your student learning outcomes, the learning objectives. It's important to look at the policy information. And then there's some great keys to success that I've included on the bottom there that give you some tips on how to do your best in this course. Okay, let's return to that left-hand menu and go to modules. Modules is where you're going to find every module that we have for every week of the course. And again, they're going to be unlocked to you every Friday for the following week. So when you see a new module pop up, just click into it. You'll be able to see what your reading assignment is, any other assignments that are due that following week, or if we have any quizzes or exams that are due that following week. So make sure, again, you're logging into Canvas regularly, looking at your modules, looking at your assignments, and doing the preparation you need to meet all of the deadlines. And that's all we'll cover on this intro video to the course in Canvas. Again, welcome to History 20. It's my pleasure to be your instructor. I'm here to support you in any way I can. Please let me know if you have any questions. And with that said, let's get started.